Hello, readers. It's Mrs. Haywood. So today we are going to work on summarizing. So today we are going to kind of refer back to our plot of the text we've been reading. I made that plot mountain using the text Ghost. So I'm going to refer back to that plot, and I'm going to actually build a summary off of my plot today. So I'm going to show you how to do that strategy today. Our learning goal for today is I can summarize literature. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by flipping back to my plot mountain. So let me go back to that. Okay, so here's my plot mountain. So this was the plot from Ghost. So I had the character actions listed on top. I started with my exposition. That was our characters and our setting. I had our rising action, and I kind of just started you guys off that day with that. But I had started on Castle knew how to run because he had to be quick to get away from his dad. So that kind of happened in the beginning of our story. And then I moved on to the rising action. Castle races with Lou and they tie. Coach and everyone knows that Castle can run fast. So at that point in the story, he's kind of trying to basically show off a little bit and show him what he's got. And then, of course, we know he ends up making the team. Okay, so I should have went ahead and finished my plot to show you guys how this relates to our summary today. So let me go ahead and flip over to our strategy. So I'm going to take what I had started from my plot mountain and kind of start organizing it to build a summary. So we have a strategy here where we focus on the order of events in the plot to build our summary in that order. So we have first, next, then, and finally. I just kind of shortened this a little bit today, just to kind of help us go a little bit quicker. So then after we say what those events were in order, then we can write it and organize it. Okay, so first, Castle tries out for the track team. Next, he makes the team. He's super fast. Coach wants him on the team. Then he makes new friends and he bonds with his coach. We know a whole lot more has happened in here, but these are like the big events that happen in the story. I'm not including small details. Finally, he overcomes some of his struggles as a result. And we know as a reader that those struggles were like issues that he had with his dad. His dad's in jail, so he's had a lot of hardships that he's had to face growing up from those events. I did not include the and then, but I could have went even and added another important detail in between these two, such as exactly what I just said. You know, he's really just struggling inside, his dad's in jail, and kind of maybe listed some of those hardships right here as my and then, but I just, for the sake of time, went right to finally. So these are just kind of my events as they happened in the plot, as the plot unfolded naturally in the story for us. So let me show you how I took this and turned it into a summary. So these are almost more similar to like jot dots. Like I just kind of wrote myself quick little notes for like the biggest parts of the story as they happened in the story. So let me move to my summary. All right, so here's the summary that I made. In the story Ghost, Castle Cranshaw, who calls himself Ghost, tries out and makes the track team. Ghost has a lot of anger due to his rough past. Okay, and there's that and then. I kind of chose to stick that in there, so I reordered them just slightly once I wrote my summary. In the story, Ghost makes some new friends and bonds with his track coach. He is able to overcome a lot of his struggles and use running as an outlet. So see how I kind of just expanded on that right there? When I jotted this stuff down, I wrote, he overcomes some of his struggles as a result. And here I just expanded on that a little bit and made sure that I was including in my summary that running is his outlet. Like that is his coping mechanism for dealing with some of those issues that he has had to face growing up and with his dad. Okay, so that was something that I chose to include in my summary because I thought that was important. All right, guys, so today I want you to try out in your notebooks writing a summary. It does not have to be organized in the exact same fashion that I did, where I did say it, write it. If you choose to do a timeline, or kind of storyboard this out a little bit according to your stories, that's fine. If you want to use a different way to organize your thoughts, that's fine. But you want to make sure that you are summarizing with the most important events in the order that they happen in your story. Okay, so try this out today.